Okay, guys, to solve this problem, it says which size can of soup shown in the table has the lowest unit price. I want you to focus in on this word unit. It's referring to a unit rate. We're going to get that from the table over here. The unit rate is the same thing as doing that y to x ratio. So you're going to make that extra column over here on the side of your table. And it's going to say 79 cents divided by 10 ounces. On this one, it's going to be your y over your x. So it's going to say $1.29 compared to 15 ounces. And then finally, your last one is going to say $2.16. And another way to say this, my decimal a touch bigger there, is to say divided by 18. So compared to, divided by are all the same thing. Now, this is all rates. These are all rates right here. You want to take each of these rates and make them into a unit rate. And we discussed in class that making a unit rate is to simply make the denominator equivalent to 1. So for example, the first one would be 79 cents compared to 10 ounces. And I'm going to set it equivalent, I'm setting up for my unit rate, over 1 ounce. We talked about in class, to make this 10 into this 1, you would divide. And you would divide it by itself. 10 divided by 10 is 1. Anything you do to the denominator, you do to the numerator. So you will also divide this by 10, the 79 cents. The problem setup would look like this. 79 cents divided by 10. Pause and divide, and then we'll check our answers together. Okay, hopefully you have that divided for me. You'd bring the decimals straight up. 10 obviously doesn't go into 7, so I'm going to put a 0 right here. 10 does go into 79, and it officially goes in 7 times, and 7 times 10 is 70. I'm going to subtract. The difference between 79 and 70 is 9. I'm going to add another 0, and I'm going to bring it straight down. And I'm going to have a 90 here, and I'm going to ask myself, how many times does 10 go into 90? It's going to go in 9 times exactly. 9 times 10 is 90. Subtract, and I have no remainder. So as far as this is concerned, per ounce, I'm going to have to make it approximately equal. I'm going to have to round. You're going to round to what's called your hundredths position, because that's as far as money goes, is to the hundredths position. I'm going to look at this 9. 9 is 5 or greater, so the 7 will round up, and so it's approximately 8 cents. Okay, you can pause. Okay, so to finish this problem, you're going to use the same process as we did for the first one. You're going to take $1.29 and you're going to divide it by 15. Okay, so basically what you're doing is you're setting up for the unit rate. You're going to take $1.29, and again, I'm going to say it one more time. You're going to divide by 15. Then you'll do the same for the bottom one. You would take your $2.16 and divide it by 18. My one hint to you is to please be careful with your decimals, to bring them straight up before you begin your division. Best of luck finishing.